So I have started progress on the shrimp tank. We've got a thick layer of that soil-based substrate that I had in the 5-foot tank, and then I've added an even thicker layer of gravel on top. Yes, the water is currently brown, but that's obviously because of the soil-based substrate is minging, but I'll be doing water changes and getting it all crystal clear and everything before anything goes in here anyway. Obviously I put the bucket in and weighed it down with the plant pot just so that while the water's going in it doesn't disturb the substrate. Alright, so we're finally filling up on this. So once it reaches the bottom of the crystal fish, I'll turn it off and then leave it to settle, and I'll move the 2 double sponge filters into this tank. Right, so it's not quite there yet, but we've got a double and a single sponge filter in. We've got the heater in. It's set to about 25-26. We've got a thick layer at the bottom of my soil-based substrate, which, as the water's gone in, has put some of it to the top, but I can sort that out. And then I've got this fine gravel to go on top as well, which I got off Adam. I've just got to put the wood in, do another water change, try and get it all clear, and then get some plants for it. Okay, so we're here the next morning. As you can see, there is a load of what I'm guessing is ram horn snail shells in here, but that's minor, it just adds to the effect. They'll be dead anyway because it was sat in the garden for ages. There's a load of snail shells in my garden from where I've been like stirring it all up and rinsing all the gravel out and everything. That took me about an hour. But yeah, all I've got to do now is add some wood, add some plants, and then get ready for the shrimps. Alright, so today is the day. We've had the wood in here for a while now, we've let it settle down, and we've finally got some plants. We got some, I don't know what it is, like we've got some flourish and some food fertilizer stuff, I don't know. I'm still new to the whole plant thing, but that's what I need to try and keep them alive. So, start planting. And there it is. So we've got the plants in and planted, obviously. I've put a few rocks in as well just to make it look a bit better so it's not so empty. So all we got to do now is get the shrimps for it, and I want to get some Java moss, no not Java moss, some of those moss balls or whatever you call them to put around the bogwood. But yeah, we've got Java moss, we've got Amazon swords, Anubis, and a load of others which I can't remember the names for. But hopefully they'll all grow really, really well. We have finally got, I don't know how well you can see them, there's one up here. We have our shrimps in. So there's about 10 to 15 of these little shrimps in. You'll have to excuse the glare. Yes, they are beautiful. There's quite a few babies in there as well. And then we've got another added surprise which we wasn't expecting. A beautiful blue beta. So we've just got to think of a name for this guy. We're not going to call him Neo because obviously, even though it'd suit better because he's blue. But we've had Neo before, we've had Spike, so let's think of a name for this beautiful guy. Yeah, look, and there's another shrimp just as we speak. So now that the planted tank is actually complete, we've even got a few bits for the plants as well. As I said before, I've just got to learn the names and how to look after them. But look at that stunner. So he's going to be the only fish that goes in this tank. Nothing else except for shrimps are going in this tank. And look at the size of that beast at the back. So yeah, we're going to give a massive shout out thank you to our mate Dan, who I've picked these up off. And now hopefully they will breed like mad. They've got a 200 litre tank to take over. So let's see how they get on. Right, so it is officially finished. You can see I've added a load of moss as well. Got some stuck to the wood here. Oh, there's a shrimp going flying past. And there's another shrimp there. We've got a load of the moss. There's absolutely loads of it in there. I've just stuffed it all in. You can see that there's a shrimp on top of it already. and then I've got a couple of little bits dotted in the gravel just to see what happens. But the main bulk of it I want to grow on the wood anyway. I'd like to still have some of the wood on show, hence why I've mainly put it on these two and just in this corner here. But until the shrimps breed some more, or we know that this is working perfectly fine, because none of my shrimps will end up dead unless the bait has eaten them, then we'll be able to get a load more shrimps in here. But we've got a couple which he says was holding eggs anyway, so you never know, we might end up just going out of control. But fingers crossed, my first ever real planted tank. The amount of people that have told me to do it, and now I have done it. Right, so before I sign off, I just want to say once again a massive thank you to the amount of support that I've been getting on this channel. As you might have seen on the last video, you've always got that one idiot that has to try and start something and has to try and put people down. But I'm not bothered. If he wants to try, if other people want to try and put me down, carry on. I'm still going to keep posting. I've still got people that want to keep watching these videos and enjoy watching these videos, and people that enjoy looking at my tanks and my fish and everything else. As I've said before, I might not do things the same way everybody else does them, but at least I've got a low death rate, and my tanks are doing absolutely fantastic. So on that note, I just want to say thank you again to all the supporters. As I've said before, for those haters that want to sit there whinging and moaning, if you don't like the videos, don't watch them. I'm not forcing you. But hey, for that one special person that decided to try and do Monday's moron and put me as it, mate, I appreciate it, because as much as you're trying to slag me off, it's just getting me more views when you're telling people, watch his video, he's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. Mate, while you're picking on me, you're leaving some other poor soul alone, so thank you. Thank you everyone else for the support, for the sharing, and everything else. I can't thank you enough. So I'm going to sign off for now. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.